What's up, guys? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. This is a Sudoku puzzle called Yin Yang Dominoes by Puzzle Tank. And this has a special rule set called the Yin Yang rule set. And I have never attempted a puzzle that used this. I've watched Simon and Mark do these puzzles over on the Cracking the Cryptic channel. By the way, pretty much like the majority of the puzzles that I'm going to be solving here on the channel of Sudoku are going to come straight from the Cracking the Cryptic channel. This one was posted yesterday, I think yesterday, maybe the day before. So I figured it might be something that's easy enough for me to do based on the video length of their video, because they're like experts over there. And, you know, if it takes them an hour to do it, it's going to take me like 3 hours to do it. So this one, the video was short, so I figured it might be something that's approachable for me. Let me read you guys the rule set, though. Reminder, if you want to give it a go yourself, there is a link in the description. So, all right, here we go. So we got normal Sudoku rules, and then we have killer rules. Digits in a cage must not repeat, and they sum to the number in the top left corner. So these two digits added together equal 9, these two equal 14, and so on. It says if given for that. And then, so some of them don't have numbers, so they just don't repeat. Yin Yang. Okay, so this is the rule set that I've never tried before, and it is shade some cells such that all shaded cells are orthogonally connected and all unshaded cells are orthogonally connected. And no 2x2 area can be entirely shaded or unshaded. So let's just say that we pick a color here, and we have like a pattern in here, like this. So then we would have some sort of another color or like an unshaded color, and like this 2x2 area, it cannot be all the same color. So we would have to color this, and this one can't be all pink. So we'd have to color this one green, and so on. This one like this, and we would get some weird pattern like this, and everything has to be connected. So we could not create like a box all the way around the pinks. Oops, I chose the wrong color. We could not create a box all around the pinks so that the pinks could not touch each other. Everything, all these colors have to be able to touch each other somehow. So we can't box anything off. So I actually did just learn a rule from watching Simon play one of these yin yang puzzles within the past few weeks or something. And so I saw him, and I learned for the first time that you cannot have this pattern in a yin yang puzzle, because if you have this pattern, then no matter how you connect this green to the other green, you're going to cut off one of the pinks. If you go around this way, you're going to cut off this one. So this is impossible to have. So I learned that in these yin yang puzzles, and so that's going to be very valuable for me to know in this, because that's going to dictate probably some things that we do here. And it's probably important that I know that, because otherwise I might not be able to solve this one. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to give it a go. Again, click the link in the description and see if you guys can solve it first. And with that being said, let's restart the timer, and I'll begin. Oh, I did not even say the other rules, did I? I just stopped right there. All cages have one shaded cell and one unshaded cell. Okay, that's going to be interesting. And then the largest digit in a cage is always the shaded digit, and the smallest digit is always the unshaded digit. All given digits are of the same shading. Okay. Kropke, these are a 1-to-2 ratio, so one of the numbers on this dot is double the other one. We only have one dot here, so okay, with that being said, let's get started now. Okay, so all of these being so in these dominoes, one of them is shaded, one's unshaded. I mean, I want to do green and I need to designate one as shaded and one as unshaded, unless I use like gray. I think I can actually, hold on. Yeah, I can select this. You guys can't see this, I don't think, but I'm gonna choose a lighter gray. I did not mean to I did not mean to hit that button. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use this like light gray color. Very light gray, so we can still see the numbers. This is gonna be my unshaded color. And then I'm gonna use pink, I guess, as our shaded color. So I'm trying to think of where to get started. I was thinking somewhere where there's like a box. Like down here there's like well, this 3 here has to be a 1, 2, right? Hold on. They add up to... maybe I could put in the numbers first, actually. See, this is a 1, 2 as well. So this 8 cannot have a 1 or a 2 in it. It can't have a 4, obviously, because it can't be 4, 4, and there's a 4 in here. So what's the other way to get to 8 that's not a 1 and a 2? We have 3, 5. Is that it? Does it have to be 3, 5? See, there's 1 and 7, 2 and 6, 3 and 5, and 4 and 4. So I think that has to be a 3, 5. That should eliminate a lot of things for this 9. Well, not really. It could still be 6, 3 with the 6 going here and the 3 down here. And it can still be 5, 4 with the... Yeah. But this is probably important. A 5 is a 1, 4 or a 2, 3. Let's see. A 7 can't have a 4 on it. So 2, 5, 1, 6. I think doing the numbers first is probably okay. I mean, I don't really see the point in numbering the 9. Yeah, because like it could still be 1, 8 actually, or 2, 7. Okay, so the shading now. We got to do the shading. I don't know if it's even important to number this yet. I don't know. It's very crowded over here. I wonder if I need to put more numbers in. 6 can't be 3, 3 obviously, so it can be a 1, 5. It can be a 2, 4. Yeah. Okay. Well, it can't be a 4 here, which means that this one can't be a 2. Well, this one actually can't be a 1, actually. Since that one can't be a 1 because of this. Oh, it can't be a 5 either, so this one has to be a 4. Which means this one has to be a 2. Okay, so now we got our first start on this one, which means this 4. So it says, all cages have one shaded cell, one unshaded. The largest digit is always shaded, and the smallest digit is unshaded. Okay, so our large digits are going to be our shaded color, and then our unshaded are going to be just a gray. Just like that. Now, we know that this, in a cage, right? In a cage, one's shaded, one's unshaded. We know it cannot go like this, because that would break the yin-yang. It would be impossible to solve it. So, that means that this one has to be our little digit and this one has to be our big digit. Okay. In the 11. So now that we have a 2, 4 in this box, does that eliminate anything? It eliminates a 2, 9 for the 11 and eliminates a 4, 7. So it could be 3, 8. I mean, this couldn't be a 3, but we'll do that. Hold on. Before we eliminate that. Let me just, or it can't be a 5 either. Hold on. 3, 8, 5, 6. It can't be a 4, 7. And then I think that's it, right? 5, 6. Because it can't be a 4, 4, 7. Can't be a 2, 9. Okay, so this is it. And this can't be a 3, 5. So this is a 6, 8. Which means that this is a 5, 3. Okay, so that's 3, 5. This is 6, 8. I guess we could have known that as well, because this is a big number. There's two different ways to look at that, but I saw this thing here first. Okay. This 4 means that this cannot be a 4, 5. Wait, does that eliminate... It could still be a 7, 9 here, or 7, 8, I mean. Hold on. It can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or it could be a 6. So this is just a 6, 7, or 8 here, which means that this is a 3, 2, or 1. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, we have a 1, 2, 3 here. Interesting. We have a 6, 8, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I don't know how to do more shading right now. Oh, there's something about the border in these as well. And since I haven't done one of these, I forgot about this one. So with the border, why does it work? Hold on. I gotta remember why this works. So if you color like half the border like this and half the border like this, well, I mean, I'm using the wrong colors here, but because my other color was gray, but if you were to have a segment that's like broken up in this, in order for this to connect, in order for this segment to connect to this other segment, no matter how you do it, it doesn't matter. You're going to block off either this segment or this segment from being able to connect to each other. So you can't do that. You can only have like one break right here and like another break somewhere else. And this is relevant right now because we have two unshaded cells right here. So these cannot both be shaded. So since these cannot be both be shaded, one of these is shaded, one of them's unshaded. We don't know which one, but this is one of the breaks. And then if we can find the other break somewhere, we can connect this to it. So how do I indicate that? I'm gonna go like this right here to kind of remind myself that there's like there's a split here, but we don't know where. Okay. So the border's important. That is important. So I've seen like several of Simon's solves for these yin yang puzzles, and I remembered the border thing actually. Like I've seen him explain that several times, but I must have just overlooked the first time or the second time I watched him do one of the puzzles. I overlooked this thing. I didn't even realize that this whole diagonal roll was a thing at first. Okay, so is there something down here? Like, look at these four all coming together here. I wonder if there's like some sort of a thing I can determine from this. Again, these ones just cannot be... It can't have the diagonal pattern. Yeah, no, that doesn't really help me, actually. That really doesn't help me. Okay. Maybe I gotta focus on the big numbers like I looked at the little numbers. So we have this 16 here. What are the ways to get to 16? It's just 7 and 9. Because 8 and 8 is... Okay, 7 and 9. 14, 8 and 6, 9 and 5. We probably have another one, don't we? Yeah, we have one right here. Is that it for that one? Hold on, let me... 8 and 6, 9 and 5. Yeah, that has to be it for this. 7 and 7 won't work. Let's throw in two different... No, that would never work, actually, because it's a straight line. Okay, so 5, 6, 8, 9 here. Okay, so that means that these three are going to be the other digits, which are 3, 4, 7. 5, 6, 8, 9. 5, 6, 8, 9. Or excuse me, these three in this row. So there's another 5, 6, 8, 9. Wait, what's going on here? Okay. Can I determine if, like, this is the same as one of these? I don't think so. No. Because the other 5, 6, 8, 9 can go right here. All right. Can I determine anything from these colors already? Because this was a good jumping off point. I might need to do more with these other numbers, though. I guess I filled in all the numbers except for the 13 and the 12. So why don't we go ahead and do the 12? So this can be 9 and 3. It could be 8 and 4. It could be 5 and 7. It can't be 6 and 6. 13 is going to be 9 and 4. 8, 5. 7, 6. That's too many things. I mean, yeah, see, these ones are unnecessary. Everything else is down to 4 digits or less, but those two numbers are so big that they have like 6 different possibilities. Trying to think of how I'm supposed to do this. If I'm missing something obvious. It's got to be something with the dominoes in here. How is this gonna go? I wonder if it has something to do with all the given digits are the same. I don't think that's gonna be something I can do yet. Like, I don't know, maybe that's something at the end. Okay, I guess I might as well mark this as well. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. It can't be a 1, 2 domino, so this can't be a 1. It could be a 2, 4. Yeah, because if it was a 1, 2 domino, it would clash with this one. So we can only eliminate the 1 from that. We can't eliminate the 2. Huh. Okay. This can't be a 2, so this one can't be a 5. What am I supposed to do here? This one can't be a 4. Okay, so there's a 4 right here. So one of these is a 4. Yeah, that's not helpful. Not really that helpful there. There's got to be the coloring. I don't know what to do with the coloring yet. I definitely need like several moments to think about this. Like, this is an interesting area. These ones are going to be different. So we got to think not necessarily about what they are. We can't say for sure if it's high or low. But we can say if it's... Do we need to come up with like a neutral color for like, I don't know what this color is? Do we need to like have like two separate colors and then... What about dominoes that are standing up next to each other like this? Well, that's what I did up here. Like, for example... We could like give this this color and like this color, and like green could be like we don't know yet, and blue is like we don't know yet. Like just a placeholder color. Do we need to do a placeholder color? Do we need to do that? Oh, man, I don't know. I'm going to leave the placeholder color in there for now so I can think. These are going to be different. Okay, yeah, we're doing placeholder colors for now. Well, no, the problem is it's going to clash. Right. We can't do placeholder colors because I want to color this one now green and blue, but I don't know which one's supposed to be green and which one's supposed to be blue, because if this is supposed to signify that it's like the same as this other one. But like, what if this is the green one and this is the blue one? Yeah, I don't know how to do this method. This method might not be the right way to go about it. Dang it. I was really hoping to do like placeholder colors to help me figure this out. Because, like, if it was like this, then this one would have to be green, because it can't have this diagonal thing going. But if it was the other way around, where this was the green one, then this one would have to be blue. But again, we don't know what color that is. I was hoping to do that, and then... So these are going to be different. Like, okay, if these ones were gray... Well, no, they're not the same. Right. If this one was gray and this one was pink... This one would have to be pink. This one would have to be gray. Is this how I'm supposed to do it? This one would probably have to be... This would have to be gray, and that would make this one pink. Or, I did that wrong? Oh, because I already had them colored in, so it, instead of putting the color in there, it deleted them. Like, this could be possible. But can I can I do the other way and see if that would work? Because what was this way? That was with gray on top, pink on the bottom. Okay. Oops. So what if I do pink on the top, gray on the bottom? Or maybe it's the corner first. Hold on. Oh! Did I already mess up? Because Because these ones have to have one pink, one gray. These ones have to have one pink, one gray. And don't these ones have to have one pink, one gray? How is that possible? Did I mess up? Is... all cages have one shaded cell and one unshaded cell. Shade some cells such that all shaded cells are orthogonally connected and all unshaded cells are orthogonally connected. All shaded are orthogonally connected, unshaded. Like, what if this was pink and what if this was this? And what if this was like this? Would this not clash? What did I do wrong then? How is this wrong? Am I wrong about these having to be this color? The edges are going to be important here. I'm so confused. Because if this is one color around the border, it's going to have to switch here. Oh, these don't have to be different. These can be the same. Yeah, no, I'm stupid. I see what I did wrong. I see what I did wrong. Okay, I see what I did wrong. I made the very dumbly incorrect decision or assumption that these had to be different than each other. But if these are both pink, well, they can't both be gray because then we would have a 2x2. So therefore, these ones have to both be gray or pink, whatever I just said. These can both be the same and just be the opposite of these two. I was thinking to avoid the cross situation, we have to have this 3 pattern. One of these patterns, but we can have this pattern as well to avoid that. Okay, but since these are different and these are different, that means all of these have to be pink. And that means all of these have to be gray. Right, so there we go. And then gray is the little digit. And then pink is the big digit. So that means that this is probably going to have to be a 6, right? This is the big digit. This is one of the little digits. This is a 1 here. Okay. So this is a little digit. This is a big digit. So little digits here are 5 and 6. Big digits here are 8 and 9. Okay. Big digit, that makes sense. Little digit. I probably could have already determined that too, by the way. I had 6. I forgot this was a domino and I colored these already. I'm a little slow here. So this is a little digit. So this cannot be a 6 or an 8. Or a 4, actually. Hold on a minute. It's a 6 or an 8. Oh, no, this is... what am I saying? That's not in a box. Oh, but this is a pink one. Dude, I'm gonna get so confused on the little big thing. The little big thing is only important. We can color these so we don't have the weird pattern thing. This can be either or, I think. This has to be gray. Okay, I'm dumb. I am very dumb. Oh my god. I'm confusing myself. Oh gosh. Guys, This is my first yin yang puzzle, okay? Like I feel like it's okay for me to make this mistake up here on the first one, as long as I don't do it on the next one. Okay, so this one can be either or. Yeah, pink does not mean big number. It only means big number in cage. So only on the cages, but that means that we can figure this one out. That means that we can put this one in as a 7, this one in as a 9. That means a 9 goes somewhere down here. Okay. All right, now we can do some work. This one's pink. This one's pink. We don't know about this one yet. I feel like this can be either one. Still. Oh, no. This 9 is gray now. So the given digits are gray. Ah, that makes this one a pink. And this one a gray. So this one's a 5, and then this one's a 3. That 5 means this cannot be a 5 here. And because this can't be a 5, this one can't be a 9. That means a 9 has to be in one of these two, right? 9 can't be here or here. That means this one cannot be a 9. So this, since this is in a cage, this one can't be a 9. But this gray one is not in a cage, so this one can be a 9. I was just looking at the fact that there's a 9 here, and there has to be a 9 down here, one of these two. Because it has to be a larger digit. Okay. We need a 2 somewhere. Oh, see, this is funny. It works with a 2 as well. So, like, we know the 2 doesn't go in here, but we also know the 2 doesn't go in here, because if the 2 was in here, it would have to be the bigger number. And we can't put a 1 in here to make it the bigger number. So that means that the 2 has to go here or here. The 9 can still go anywhere. So 7 and 8. That's interesting. So this one has to be a 7 or an 8. So that means that this one has to be an 8 or a 9. It's very weird. Okay. Okay. Now what? More coloring? Can I do more coloring? Can I do more coloring? With this one being colored, does that matter? I don't know. I don't know. I don't see it. Well, this is a purple one. And by purple, I mean pink. Does that do anything for me? These can't both be gray. One is gray, one is pink. I don't... Oh, this one? This one's pink. I did not do this corner. I did every other corner except for this one. Okay, so that means that this one's gray because it's in a domino. Oh, this one's pink. Wait, I could have done this one already. What am I doing? I put the numbers in there. I just did not put the coloring in there. This one has to get out. If I put a gray here, it's completely boxed in. So this one has to be a pink. Yeah, we know this is gonna be... It's in a domino. But even if it wasn't a domino, it would have to be, Or no. Never mind. It's not what I was thinking. Never mind. That was the same logic as up here. I almost made the same mistake again. If it wasn't a domino, they could have been the same color. But because it's a domino, they're a different color. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I can get some more digits. Oh, this is a 1-2 right here. Right, so this one can't be a 2. So this is our 2. So is there any reason... Oh, no, we can't eliminate the 7 here. Or anything. So this can still be a 7, 8, 9, I'm assuming. Okay, I guess it can still be a 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is a 6, oh, 5, or a 5 now. Oh my gosh. That's a 5. That makes this one a 9? Yes, that's a 9. Okay. So this one cannot be a 5 or a 9. So that means that this one cannot be an 8 or a 4. Oh, I put the 7 in here and the 9 in here. Oh my gosh, guys, I need to pay attention. So 5 or a 6. That means that this is an 8 or a 7. Any reason why it can't be either of those? No, it can be either one, I think. Or does this clash with this one? Hold on a minute. If this was a 5, 8, then this could not be an 8. So it would have to be 6, 5. But it couldn't be 6, 5, because then... So this can't be... right, this can't be... Dude, that's so crazy. I gotta make sure I have this right. It can't be 8, 5, because then this would have to be a 6. So this has to be 7, 6. Right? Please tell me I'm right. That means that this is now an 8. Not a 5. 8, 3. Please tell me I'm right on that. Oh my god, I'm gonna hate myself if that's not right. This can no longer be an 8. This can no longer be an 8. Okay, this is the bigger number. It's pink. Gray. These cannot be a 7, 9, or 5 anymore. There's no... Hold on. It can only be 4, 8 because we got rid of the 9. Yes? 4, 8? Yeah. This is 4, 8. We don't know which one it is. It could be either one. But we know it's 4, 8. This one can't be a 1. This could never have been a 1. Can't be a 4. Okay, it's taking me a moment. Oh, yeah, no, this one. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, I feel so slow right now. So this is a big digit. This is a little digit. So they add up to 14. So this cannot be 6, 8 like this. It could be 6, 8 like this. This is an 8, 9. This is a 5, 6. Okay. Oh, the 9 and the 5. are eliminated. So it's an 8-6. Ah, geez, I already had this in here. I'm just slow. Like, guys, I'm slow, but I'm doing everything right, and I'm chugging along. Okay, I'm just not the fastest. All right, this is not. This is I ain't no crack in the cryptic. Okay. 8-6. Now, what does that do for me? 8-6, 8-6. This cannot be an 8 or a 6. No, this cannot be, or this has to be. Well, 8 and 6 go together on the 14. So if this is not an 8 or 6, this is not an 8 or 6. So this has to be a 5 or a 9. Okay. Ooh, the 9 now. So now if we extend these 9s up now into this box, the 9 is in one of these three. It can't be here, that's a 1, 2. And it can't be here because that's a lower number than this one. And 9 is the biggest number. So that means the 9 has to go here, which means that this is an 8, this is a 7, and this is a 9 right here. And now we can put the other 9 right here. Okay. Gotta remember that pink does not mean big number. It only means big number in cage. Okay, what does this stuff get me? It gets me a 6 right here. Because Sudoku. And then that means that this is the 7. That means that this is a 2. Because this is in a cage. This 2 here means this is not a 2. Which means this is not a 3. Oh, this 3 here now, which we've probably had for a moment, is this is a 1 and a 4. So this one is pink. This one is gray. This one cannot be gray, or we create the death cross. So this one has to be pink. Okay. This pink right here is boxed in, so this one has to be a pink right here to connect to this, and that's all we can do there, I believe. This can be either one. We have to watch out for stuff getting trapped or like boxed in. We're gonna have a situation down here where this is gonna have to get out. It's gonna have to get out this way or this way. Actually, how is that gonna work? Hold on a minute. There's some confusing mess right here, which is this pink is not gonna connect to this pink. Because these two cannot be this. Oh no, they can. No, these can both be gray. Dude, I did the thing again. No, they can't both be gray. No, they can't both be gray. No, they can both be pink, though. See, I'm doing the thing where I think that because they can't both be gray, it has to be gray and pink. But that's not how it works. It is not gray and pink. It could be pink and pink. Jeez, man, it's the same thing that I did up there. I can't, for some reason, that I'm having a problem with that right now in this puzzle. I can't get that out of my head. That's how that works. But there is a mess right here that, like, if we make, like, I don't even want to put something in as an example, but I might need to. This needs to connect to something. If it comes out right here, it's going to need to also be right here. It's either these two are pink or these two are pink. Oh, wait, that works out perfectly, actually. If these two are pink, then it doesn't matter which one of these is pink. One of them is going to be pink, and it's going to connect to that. But if these two are pink, and these two are gray... Well, yeah, if these two are gray... If these two are gray... This is probably unnecessary for me to even look at this yet. But if these two are gray, then this pink cannot get out this way. And the pink would have to go this way. But I just learned that this is totally possible here. See, the reason why I don't want to accidentally color these things is because if I forget to undo this, I just messed up my whole puzzle. So I don't actually want to, like, put stuff in and forget to undo it. Am I wrong? Could this not... Yeah, these can just both be pink. So I can't determine this up here yet. The best case scenario is that these ones here are both pink. That's the best case scenario. Because then this pink is for sure getting out. We're going to get into a situation where... something's not possible. Okay, let's look somewhere else, because that's not working for me. Do we need to look at numbers right now? This cage. Well, okay, let's look at this column. We need a 3, 7. We need a 1. I was going to say we can't put the 1 in this pink cage right here. We have a 1 here, we have a 1 here. We know the 1 can't go here because it's in a pink cage. Oh, yeah, the 1 can't go here either because this is a 1, 2. So this one has to be our 1 right here. So we have a 3, 7, and we need another number. What's our other number we need? A 3, 7, 6? Oh, well, this one can't be a 6. This one can't be a 6. So this is our 6 right here. Okay. So that means that this is no longer a 6. This is no longer a 3. So this is a 3, 7. And it can't be a 7 because it's on a cage and it's gray. So this is our 3. This is our 7. These ones are no longer 7. It's a 3, 4 pair. So 4 needs to go somewhere. Not here. So 4 has to go somewhere over here. We can put in... Okay, actually, we have our 9 as well right now here. What are the other digits that we need in these two? We can fill these in. So we need a 2. 2, 6. No, 2, 7, 8. We need a 2, 7, 8. This one can't be the 7. Okay. 2, 7, 8. And then this column, it looks like, well, and this box, I suppose, we need a 4 and a 5. Okay, let's go 4 and 5 here. So this is a 4 and a 5. So this one can't be a 2 or a 3. So this could be a 5. Five, 8? Wait, is that really all this can be is a 5 or an 8? Hold on. Because this box needs 5 digits. So what digits does this box need? This box needs a 2, 3, but it can't be a 2 or 3 because then it would be less than this one. It needs to be... Or wait, no, we don't know if this is the little one. Hold on. I'm like assuming that this is like... Dude. I'm assuming this one's gray because this 4, 5 is pink. I told you guys I was gonna have a problem with this coloring thing. I'm running into so many bad assumptions here. And I just assumed that this was gonna be a... Like, I'm looking at this 4, 5 pair here like it's a domino, right? So I'm thinking because this is pink, this is gray. But that does not mean... That's not what that means. That's not how it works. They could both be pink. Dude. I am so sorry that I am this bad. We're 50 minutes into the video. Like, I feel like I should be moving a lot faster than this, and I apologize. Well, actually, let's look and see if this could be a lower number. It could still be another. It could be a 4 here. No, it can't be a 4 here. There's a 4 here. So it can't be a 1. So it could be a 3. So it's 358 is what it is. It's 358. I'm looking at this column and I'm looking at where 8 can go. It can't go here. It can't go here. It can't go here. So it can still go here or here. We don't know this one. Okay, yeah, man, I don't know what to do. How far ahead do I have to look for some of these? Like I'm trying to imagine, like, okay, if this was color this and this, and then this was color this and this, what would about this be? What would that be? And I'm maybe this one? No. This pink has to get out somehow, but it can just get out like this. It could easily just get out like this. Because otherwise, I guess it would have to go somewhere over here. Yeah, if this was a gray, blocking that in, this would be a pink. It doesn't matter. One of these could be a pink, and one of them, it doesn't really matter. Okay, if this was gray pink, this would be gray pink. Gray pink, gray pink. Gray pink. Gray pink. Gray. Gray. It's fine. Like, okay, yeah, no, that works. That's good job, Kenny. You found something that could be right, but doesn't have to be. Pink gray, then we don't know. Pink, gray, gray, but now the pink has a way out here. Or does it? Okay, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, what am I doing? What am I focusing on right now? I'm focusing on the wrong things. This has to be gray and pink. This could be gray, and this could be pink. Hold on. If this one was pink, this would have to also be pink. Pink and pink. And then gray. Yeah. Pink, pink, gray. Pink, pink, gray. This would also have to be pink and gray. And then what? Then I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, I just don't know. What am I doing? Is it the numbers? Can I do some Sudoku? So this can be 2-4. It could still be 6-3. It could be 4-8 either way. This is 3-4. No, this is not. Oh, right here. We have a 4 in there now. I don't know how important that is, though. But we have a 5-9. Okay, the 9 has to go here. Ah, that's how we do it. The 9s. This 9 and this 9 in this row. So this is a 9, which makes this pink, which makes this one gray. Which makes this one gray, so we don't have a 2x2. Makes this one pink. So now we know that this right here is a 1, because it's lower than this one. Okay. This one's gray. We can't have 2 pinks here, so this is gray. And then I don't think we really know about this one. This one has to be pink right here. So we don't have a 2, or we don't have a diagonal. So now these connect to each other. I feel like this one doesn't matter what color it is. Am I wrong? I mean, unless the gray gets cut off. Oh, no, it does matter. This one has to be gray, because these grays are cut off now. Okay. Good. Good job, Kenny. Good job, Kenny. Okay, this is a domino. Oh, this is a 5 now. Okay. Think. What can we do with this? What 2 numbers do we need in this row? I don't think it really matters too much, but we are doing Sudoku here. We're not just doing the coloring. We have a 5 and a 7, it looks like. And our 7 has to go here, and our 5 has to go here. Okay, that actually might be useful. This is no longer a 5, so this is a 3 or an 8 here. Oh, it's not a 3! Dude! What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, this has to be a pink now, which means that this is now a gray because it's a domino. It had to be pink, so these weren't both gray, so we don't have a death cross. These have to get out somehow. So this one has to be pink. So this is our 2, this is our 1. Okay, now we're cooking. Now I can finish the puzzle, like, easily. But I got stuck there for a second, and that's why this is taking so long. Oh, 4 sees this now. This is a 4. So this is pink. This is gray. It's not a hard puzzle, guys. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with this. Oh, wait a minute. These can't both be pink. One of them's gray, and it can't be that one. 2x2 box. Do we know about this one, though? I don't think we know about this one. Okay. One has to go here, because it can't go right here. So now we know the 2 numbers here that we can put in. Okay, so what are they? 3, 6. Okay, so 6 goes here because of the domino. 3 goes there. And then the rest of the numbers in this box are 2 and 9. And we know where. We have a 9 here. I hope I didn't mess up anywhere. So where does the 2 go? Oh, this can no longer be a 2. When did I get that? Oh, yeah, I got it when I figured this out. Right. So none of these can be a 2, which means now... Doesn't really mean much. Doesn't mean much at all. But I was gonna say the 2s here. This pink cannot be a 2. Because then we would need a 1 in here. So a 2 goes here or here. Two could still go here. Okay. 2 goes here or here. Yeah, what about this box? 2. We need a 4. Okay, so this is a 2-4 down here. Okay. And then this is a 5. This is a 7 now in the box. This is a 3-5. Okay. We should probably do some coloring soon, but right now I'm... Oh, hold on. We don't know what this domino is. But whatever this domino is, it's going to be gray. It's going to be alternating. And this is going to block... This is going to block the pink from getting out this way. So these 2 pinks have to connect to the pinks. They're either going this way or this way. They can't go this way. We got a gray wall here. And there's going to be a gray either here or here. So the pinks have to go this way. So now these ones, this pink has to connect to the other pink, so this one has to be pink. Okay, but what can I do with this information? All right, I gotta do more Sudoku stuff. Okay, this row. We have a 3 and a 4, it looks like. Let me just... Yeah, 3 and a 4. I mean, it looks like the 4 is going to go on this dot, but how do I know that? I don't know that. No, it doesn't have to. The 4 could go here. Okay. What digits are here? We have a 5, 6, 8. What can I eliminate? This is not a 5. This is also not a 5 because it's pink. So this is a 5. Okay. So one of these is a 5. There's some sort of an X-wing type thing here on the 5. So that means that this is our 5 here. This is our 4. This one can no longer be 4. This one can no longer be 8. Is this 2, 7, 8 in here? No, this one can't be 8 anymore. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do this box. 6 and 8 in here. Okay, 6, 8 here. That takes care of those in that column. Then what's the leftovers here? We got a 1 and a 3. And I can't know where those ones go. So this one looks like it's going to be a gray one. Does it have to, though? If this was a 3... Yeah, if this was a 3, this can't be a 2 or a 1. Right. If this was a 3, it could be pink theoretically and have this be a 2 or a 1. But theoretically doesn't work because this can't be a 2 or a 1 because we already have a 2 and a 1 here. So this one is in fact a gray. which means that this one's a pink, which means that this one's a gray. And that means that makes this a pink here. Okay. So okay, all the coloring's done. Cool, cool, cool. But Sudoku now. God, the pink does not matter on the black dot. I don't think. Unless I'm missing something. No. Okay. Okay, how do we finish this puzzle? 6, 8 here. So we have 1, 3, 5. This is not a 1. So this is a 3, 5. Oh, that puts a 3, 5 pair down here. That doesn't matter. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8. It can't be a 4. 2, 6, 8. Dude. Okay. What am I missing? What am I missing? Where can the 3 go? Where can the 3 go? It could still go here, right? 3 could still go there. Why am I struggling with this? Do we have a digit already in I can eliminate? 2. Look at my pencil markings. No. What do we need in this column, or this row, excuse me? 2, 7, and what? 2, 7, and 4. There we go. This is a 4 now. Yeah, so that solves this. Okay, that takes care of the mystery here. Okay, mystery solved. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is now a 2-8. This is now the only spot a 4 can go, and this is a 2, and this is not a 2. 2, 7. Okay, 7. Okay. This is a 2, 7, right? 2, 8, 6, 8. See, 7, 8. We need a 1 in here still. Okay, now we know this is a 1. That makes this a 1. That makes this a 3. We have everything I need to know. Did I finish the 6, 8? I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. 8, 6, 8, 6. Is this 7, 8? This is 7, 8. The bigger number. Oh, it's gonna be some weird stuff with this. Hold on, let me... Okay, this last one can't be an 8 here. Yeah, because the 8 has nothing that can be bigger than it to go here. So this one has to be a 2, which means that this is a 7, which means this is the 8. That was actually pretty easy to solve. Please tell me that this is right. I did it! Congrats, you did it in just over an hour. Okay. It's so weird solving this, and I feel at the beginning of the puzzle, right? So I'm aware of this border thing being a thing. I'm aware of the crisscross of death not being able to be a thing. And I understand the rules completely. And going into the puzzle, I feel completely confident in my ability to solve it. But as you can see, just because I feel confident and I feel like I understand exactly how these things work, my lack of experience really bit me in the butt on this one. My lack of experience, just overlooking obvious things, making incorrect assumptions. So just I mean, dude, this was fun. This is a really cool puzzle. I've never done a yin yang puzzle before. I don't think so. I am very, very happy with doing this. If you guys enjoyed watching, hit that like button. You know, not my fastest solve. I feel like this was something that I could have gotten a lot faster, but nonetheless, I did it. I did it. That's what's important. Guys, take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time.